Seniors, today we're uncovering something that may completely change the way you look at vegetables. For years, we've all been told the same thing. Eat more vegetables, they're always good for you. But what if that advice wasn't the whole truth? What if behind that message was a billion-dollar industry that has quietly let myths go unchallenged because your confusion keeps their profits flowing? The truth is, not all vegetables are as safe as you've been led to believe, especially once you're over 60. Some of the very foods labeled as superfoods can secretly harm your body. They can block your ability to absorb calcium, strip away collagen, weaken your legs, and leave your joints stiff, swollen, and aching. Worst of all, no one is putting warning labels on them. Why? Because the more you're left guessing, the more you keep tossing the wrong foods into your cart foods. That may actually speed up aging instead of slowing it down. But here at Senior Lifeline, our mission is simple: to give you the truth, backed by science, so you can protect your strength, mobility, and independence as you age. And today, we're pulling back the curtain in a way few health channels dare to. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 worst vegetables that could be silently robbing you of collagen, energy, and joint health. And then we'll flip the script and show you the 4 best vegetables must eat if you want to rebuild, protect, and even reverse some of the damage. We've ranked each one from number 4 to number 1, so stick around because the vegetable at the very top of our must-eat list has been shown in surprising studies to rebuild collagen faster than some supplements. Yet most seniors pass by it in the grocery aisle without even realizing its power. And because we want you to see the proof for yourself, we've linked every single scientific reference down in the description. So you don't have to just take our word for it, you can check the research directly. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from today? We love hearing from you, and we read and reply to as many as we can. Now, let's get started with the first vegetable on our danger list. Trust me, this one will surprise you. Let's start with number 4. Beets. Beets are often praised as a miracle food. You'll see them in magazines, hear about beet juice lowering blood pressure, and read that they're packed with nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide to relax blood vessels. And yes, that part is true. Beets do help with circulation. But here's what they don't tell you. For seniors, especially those with aging kidneys or a history of kidney stones, beets can turn from friend to foe very quickly. The hidden problem is oxalates. These are naturally occurring compounds that bind to calcium in your body. When too many oxalates build up, they form hard, painful kidney stones that can send you to the emergency room. A single cup of cooked beets contains more than 150 milligrams of oxalate sand. For someone who's sensitive or has weaker kidneys, that's enough. To trigger trouble, take 70-year-old Marjorie. She thought she was making a healthy choice by drinking beet juice every morning for energy. But within 6 months, she ended up in the hospital in excruciating pain. Doctors found a large calcium oxalate kidney stone that needed surgery, they explained. Her daily beet juice habit had likely accelerated the stone's growth. What she thought was helping her health was silently hurting her. And the science backs this up. A 2014 study in neurological research found that high diets can raise urinary oxalate levels by over 40%, directly increasing stone risk in older adults. And here's the thing: kidney function naturally declines with age, even in healthy seniors. That means your body simply isn't as efficient at flushing out excess oxalates as it once was. Now, does this mean beets are poison to everyone? Not at all. If you have healthy kidneys and enjoy beets occasionally, small portions once or twice a week are fine. But if you have kidney problems, high blood calcium, or a history of stones, daily beet juice or big servings can be dangerous. If you want the blood pressure benefits without the kidney risks, choose arugula or celery instead. Both are high in nitrates, gentle on the kidneys, and much lower in oxalates. And while beets are a risk for your kidneys, the next vegetable on our list can be even more damaging because it's a so-called superfood that has been silently stealing calcium from your bones for decades. Number 3, spinach. Spinach has been crowned a nutritional superstar. It's in smoothies, salads, health blogs, you name it. But here's what many seniors don't realize. Spinach can work against your health if you eat too much of it, especially after 60. The reason, once again, comes down to oxalates. And spinach is one of the highest oxalate foods on the planet. Just a half cup of cooked spinach contains more than 750 milligrams of oxalates, nearly 5 times higher than beets. That's not just high, it's off the charts. And here's the danger. Those oxalates don't just sit in your kidneys. They also bind to calcium in your digestive tract, blocking your body from absorbing it. Over time, this can quietly drain the calcium you need for strong bones and joints. Take 67-year-old Henry. He thought he was doing the right thing by swapping his toast for a green smoothie every morning. 2 handfuls of raw spinach, a banana, and almond milk. But after a year, his doctor told him his bone density had dropped sharply, and he was showing early signs of osteoporosis. What happened? The oxalates in his daily spinach habit were stealing calcium before his body could absorb it, robbing his bones of the very mineral they needed. And science confirms this. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that calcium absorption from spinach is only about 5% compared to 27% from milk. In other words, your body absorbs almost nothing from spinach when it comes to calcium. Over time, this can lead to weaker bones, a higher fracture risk, and muscle weakness. For seniors, this is especially dangerous because falls and fractures become much harder to recover from. Now, does this mean spinach should never be on your plate? Not necessarily. Cooking spinach can reduce its oxalate load, and mixing it with oxalate greens like kale or bok choy helps balance things out. But drinking raw spinach smoothies every day or relying on spinach as your main green can backfire badly. If you want leafy greens that strengthen bones instead of weakening them, swap spinach for collard greens or bok choy. They're rich in calcium but low in oxalates, meaning your body can actually absorb the minerals you need. And while spinach is bad news for your bones, the next vegetable doesn't just block nutrients, it contains a chemical that can actually inflame your joints and interfere with your nerves. Number 2, tomatoes. Tomatoes look innocent, right? Bright, colorful, and loaded into salads, sandwiches, and pasta sauces everywhere. But for many seniors, tomatoes can be a silent trigger for joint pain, inflammation, and even nerve problems. The hidden culprit is solanine, a natural chemical found in nightshade vegetables like tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants. Plants use solanine as a defense toxin, but in sensitive humans, it can irritate the gut lining, inflame joints, and interfere with nerve signals. Take 73-year-old Doris. Her hands had been stiff and swollen for years. She thought it was just normal aging. But when her rheumatologist suggested cutting out nightshades for a month, something incredible happened. Within just 2 weeks of removing tomatoes from her diet, her morning stiffness was cut in half and her grip strength returned. But when she reintroduced tomatoes, the pain roared back within 48 hours. It wasn't just aging, it was chemistry, and the research agrees. Studies in the Journal of Neurology, Neurosurgery, and Psychiatry show that alkaloids like solanine can disrupt the body's acetylcholine system, the nerve signals that control muscle contractions. For seniors already dealing with arthritis, neuropathy, or balance issues, this disruption can be devastating, increasing the risk of falls and accidents. Now, not everyone reacts to tomatoes. Some seniors can eat them without issue, but if you suffer from arthritis, joint stiffness, or unexplained nerve tingling, removing tomatoes for a few weeks can be a powerful test. Many are shocked at how much better they feel. And if you think tomatoes are bad, the next vegetable is worse. It's a comfort food king that hides in plain sight, raising blood sugar as fast as soda, fueling weight gain, and quietly setting seniors on a path toward diabetes. Number 1, potatoes. Potatoes have been called the all-American comfort food. Mashed, baked, fried potatoes are everywhere. But here's the harsh truth. For seniors, potatoes can wreak havoc on blood sugar, fuel inflammation, and accelerate aging in your joints and muscles. The issue starts with their glycemic load, which measures how fast a food spikes blood sugar. And potatoes, especially white potatoes, rank among the highest of any vegetable. A single medium-baked potato can raise your blood sugar as quickly as a can of soda. For people over 60, this is especially dangerous because insulin sensitivity naturally declines. With age, that means your body doesn't process sugar as efficiently as it once did. Eating potatoes regularly is like pouring gasoline on a slow-burning fire. Take Walter. He thought he was eating healthy by baking his potatoes instead of frying them. But over time, he noticed sudden energy crashes, brain fog, and swelling in his ankles. His doctor ran an HbA1c test, a measure of long-term blood sugar, and found he was creeping into the pre-diabetic range. When Walter swapped potatoes for roasted cauliflower and leafy greens, his blood sugar stabilized in just 3 months, and the swelling in his legs started to go down. The science is crystal clear. A large Harvard study following more than 200,000 adults found that those who ate potatoes daily had a significantly higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, up to 33% higher for those eating fries regularly. And even boiled or baked potatoes flood the bloodstream with glucose, forcing your pancreas to pump out insulin. Over decades, this constant cycle wears down your system, leading to diabetes, heart disease, and nerve damage. Now, does this mean you can never enjoy potatoes again? Not necessarily. Think of them as an occasional indulgence, not a daily staple. If you do eat them, boil instead of bake to reduce the glycemic impact, and pair them with fiber-rich vegetables and protein to slow sugar absorption. But for everyday meals, it's far safer to swap potatoes for low glycemic collagen-supporting vegetables that protect your health instead of breaking it down. Now that we've uncovered the 4 worst vegetables you should avoid, don't worry, we're not just leaving you with a list of dangers. Because here at Senior Lifeline, it's just as important to know what you should be eating to rebuild and protect your health. But before we move on, can I ask a small favor? If this video has been eye-opening so far, please tap that like button. It lets YouTube know this information matters, and it helps other seniors find it too. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss our weekly health tips. We share new videos every week designed to help you stay strong, independent, and healthy well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. All right, now it's time for the 4 collagen-rich powerhouses you must eat to repair damage, protect your joints, and keep your body moving with confidence. Let's start with food number 4. Broccoli. Broccoli isn't just a side dish to push around your plate. Plate's a true powerhouse for anyone over 60. When it comes to protecting collagen, strengthening joints, and keeping mobility intact, broccoli delivers in ways most people don't realize. Here's why. Just 1 cup of chopped broccoli provides over 80% of your daily vitamin C. Vitamin C is the raw building block your body needs to make collagen, the protein that holds your skin, joints, ligaments, and cartilage together. Without enough vitamin C, collagen production slows down, leading to sagging skin, stiff joints, and slower healing. But broccoli doesn't stop there. It's also rich in vitamin K, which strengthens bones by helping calcium bind properly. And then there's sulforaphane, a powerful plant compound that reduces inflammation and actually blocks enzymes that break down cartilage. In other words, broccoli doesn't just help you make new collagen, protects the collagen you already have from being worn away. Take 69-year-old Harvey. You notice his grip getting weaker and his legs feeling tired on his morning walks. Determined not to lose his independence, he added a cup of steamed broccoli to his dinner every evening. 3 months later, he was amazed. His legs felt steadier, his hands stopped tingling, and even his physical therapist noticed his improved flexibility. And science agrees. A study in arthritis and rheumatology found that sulforaphane in broccoli can actually slow down cartilage breakdown in joints. For seniors, that can mean the difference between staying active or slowly losing mobility. How to eat it best? Lightly steam broccoli instead of boiling to preserve its vitamin C and sulforaphane. Adding a squeeze of lemon juice boosts its antioxidant power even further. Broccoli strengthens your foundation, but the next vegetable on our list goes even further, acting almost like a shield to keep collagen from breaking down in the first place. Number 3. More than just hype, it's one of the most collagen-protective vegetables you can eat. 1 cup of raw kale provides nearly 90% of your daily vitamin C and more than 600% of your daily vitamin K. Vitamin C is critical for forming strong collagen fibers, while vitamin K helps anchor that collagen into your tissues, especially in your bones. Without these 2 nutrients working together, collagen weakens, joints stiffen, and bones lose density over time. Kale is also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that not only protect collagen from inflammation, but also support vision, which is another common concern after 60. Let's look at 71-year-old Marilyn. She loved tending her flower garden, but began struggling with sore knees and cramping hands. On her daughter's suggestion, she started adding kale to her morning smoothie, just a handful blended with banana and almond milk. Within weeks, Marilyn noticed her knees felt less swollen and her grip strength improved. What she didn't realize was that kale's antioxidants were working quietly in the background, protecting her collagen from breakdown caused by chronic inflammation. Science supports this too. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that adults over 60 who ate more leafy greens like kale experienced slower collagen loss and better skin hydration. That means kale isn't just good for your joints, it helps keep your skin firm and resilient as well. How to eat it best. Massage raw kale with olive oil and lemon juice to soften the leaves and make the antioxidants easier to absorb, or steam it lightly to preserve its nutrients while making it easier to digest. And while kale builds strength and resilience, the next vegetable on our list brings something even more unique. That's natural compounds act almost like an internal moisturizer for your joints. Number 2, okra. Okra doesn't always get the spotlight, but for seniors, it's a quiet hero, known for its slippery texture when cooked. Okra is loaded with mucilage, a soothing compound that works almost like a natural lubricant for your joints, skin, and connective tissues. Beyond that, okra is rich in vitamin C, folate, and antioxidants like quercetin and catechins, which help protect collagen from being broken down by inflammation and oxidative stress. Just 1 cup of cooked okra gives you about 35% of your daily vitamin C, fueling stronger collagen production and faster repair of tissues. Consider Stanley. He dreaded climbing stairs because of knee pain and often felt tingling in his hands after long walks. Doctors told him it was just aging, but when he began adding okra to his stews twice a week, he noticed something remarkable. Within 2 months, his knees swelled, his hands felt steadier, and walking became easier. And science explains why. A study in the Journal of Food Biochemistry showed that okra extracts reduced inflammation markers and protected connective tissue from damage. This means okra doesn't just ease joint pain, it actively slows down collagen breakdown. How to eat it best. Lightly steam or roast okra to keep its nutrients intact. Avoid overcooking it. Unless you're using it as a natural thickener in soups, where the mucilage can add extra joint-soothing benefits, okra hydrates and protects your joints. But the number 1 vegetable on our list goes even further. It repairs collagen, strengthens connective tissue, and even protects your skin from the inside out. And it's probably already sitting in your kitchen right now. Number 1, carrots. Carrots might seem simple, but they're one of the most powerful collagen-preserving foods you can eat. Packed with beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. Carrots give your skin, joints, and connective tissues the fuel they need to stay strong, elastic, and damage-resistant. Vitamin A is essential for maintaining epithelial tissues, the protective layers of your skin, the lining of your joints, and even your blood vessels. Without enough vitamin A, collagen fibers weaken, skin becomes thinner, and joints lose their cushioning. Norman experienced this firsthand. He struggled with creaky knees, dry skin, and tingling fingers. His daughter, a nutritionist, suggested he start eating carrots, daily raw or cooked. Within weeks, Frank noticed less stiffness in the mornings, his skin looked healthier, and even his grip strength improved. Studies confirmed these benefits. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher intake of beta-carotene is linked to stronger collagen structure and slower skin aging. In older adults, carrots don't just help your body build collagen, they also protect it from oxidative stress caused by UV rays, pollution, and everyday wear and tear. How to eat it best. Eat carrots both raw and lightly cooked. Raw carrots give you vitamin C, which works alongside vitamin A to build collagen. Lightly steaming or roasting them boosts beta-carotene absorption. And for maximum benefits, pair carrots with a healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. This makes the nutrients far easier for your body to absorb. And there you have it, seniors, the truth about vegetables, sitting right in your kitchen. For that, can silently break down your collagen, weaken your legs, and leave your joints stiff. And for that, can do the opposite, helping you rebuild strength, protect your mobility, and keep your independence strong well after 60. The food industry will never put warning labels on these so-called healthy vegetables because confusion keeps people buying the wrong things. But here, at Senior Lifeline, Our mission is simple: to give you the truth backed by science so you can make confident choices every single day. Now it's your turn. Have you been eating more of the danger vegetables without realizing it? Or do you already include some of the must-eat ones in your meals? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. We read and reply to as many as we can because this community is about learning and growing together. If you found today's video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. You never miss our weekly health tips. Every week, we'll be here with simple, science-backed advice to help you live stronger, longer, and healthier. And don't stop here. Tap the videos appearing on your screen right now to discover other powerful foods and habits that can protect your legs, your heart, and your independence after 60. Because here at Senior Lifeline, we believe your best years aren't behind you, they're still ahead. And it all starts with the choices you make at the table tonight.